We should now be live.
So, hello out there, everyone. Welcome back to this playthrough of Super Robot Wars Z3 Jigoku. I'm Ryu, and this is Zero. For those of you who are in America, I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. For those of you who are not in America, I hope you didn't get squished here on Black Friday, as it can be quite a crush.
Is that thing outside of America?
Apparently, people in France have been debating whether to ban it or not here. Glorious. So anyways, I hope everyone's had a good time as we come back here. We've got some interesting teams to deal with here for our 2 chapters we'll be going through today. So we shall be starting off getting back to a bit of Full Metal Panic here, which for some reason includes both the Die Guard and the Gurren Seitan 8 elements as well.
I can accept the Wing Zero.
Yeah, that makes sense. 2 child soldiers.
Alright.
So, we should have one new ace here. Happy ace pilot. Congratulations, Miss Fa. Thank you, AG. Huh. I'd always wanted to fight alongside Camille. Well, to think now I've finally been accepted as a first-rate pilot. You seem quite happy, Miss Fa. However, calling you Miss Fa seems a bit difficult for me to say. Okay. Miss Fa seems to be a bit difficult. So how about I call you Miss Fa? Huh? Let's see. I'm not sure what the joke is here, but something about elongating her name. Looks like it may have something to do with either some food brand or detective dramas, something like that. I honestly do not know what the joke was there. How splendid, Master Amata. To think that even in the midst of that difficult situation, you were able to deal with both the abductors and the mecha beasts. Well, Shinji was trying his hardest, so I just had to do everything I could, didn't I? No. Oh, after all, even if people say that if you chase after true hares, you shall catch neither. I should truly learn from your spirit there. So long as people have that level of passion, even Master Alto should be able to do fairly well. Does this have something to do with Alto's 2-timing? Let's see. After all, when 2 beautiful ladies are throwing themselves against you, it is the only correct and manly thing to do to accept one of them, is it not? However, that will surely be a bitter experience for the one who is not chosen. I don't know how that'll go, but... Oh, are you intending to cover for Master Alto? Are you implying that you are the same type as him, Master Amata? Nothing like that! If that's the case, then please decide while you still have the time here. After all, women tend to like men who can firmly make up their mind, do they not? I'll be sure to remember that. At any rate, thanks to everyone's splendid duels here, I have acquired 150 Z-chips. I've gone ahead and added them to the squadron stock. Hello? Yes? Oh, I'm pleased to see that there was indeed a human there. Even I was at a loss to what I might be able to say to a talking frog. But Tama's a cat. Excuse me for that. It would seem as if the cats of your world are slightly different from the ones that I have seen before. Allow me to introduce myself once more, Yunoha Surur. I have high hopes for you in the future. Thank you very much. Yes, you really do look better when you're smiling, do you not? You are incredibly cute, Miss Yunoha. That's embarrassing. Oh. How unfortunate. At this rate, it looks like it will be incredibly difficult for you to deal with the rest of the men and women in the Aquarian team, will it not? But... Well, If you're this flustered by what I say on my own, I can only wonder how you would react to a real human. Even if I say that, this is a good opportunity. I would like for you to assist me with the shop for today, Miss Yunoha. Well then, go ahead. Today as well. Let's get to selling.
Poor Yunoha.
Poor Yunoha. You have quite a few Z-chips. So that'll be something for you to deal with later.
I was gonna say, when we finish streaming today, go into the G-Trader before we end, just so I can actually, you know.
Alright, so, off we go to the next stage. The Running One Night Stand. Quite a title. Anyways, June 22nd. We're in the Kanto area. Mithril Research Labs. Has there been any reaction from the people we picked up at the base? Yes. Let's see.
Oh, that's going to be occurring now, isn't it?
Yeah, so they picked up some people from a certain area, let me see where it was. From Narita Airport. Yeah, I know it should be happening here.
Behemoth.
Yes. Because of the fact that their young man suddenly flew off the handle and tried to murder one of the airport staff members, we did a preliminary drug investigation. We discovered traces of T1971 in his blood. That man, Mr. Takuma Kugeyama, it seems highly likely that he's received conditioning in order to be able to utilize the Lambda driver. Yes, it's precisely for that. It's precisely in order to confirm that you've been so busy today, isn't it, Captain? I don't care. After all, from what we saw at the battle on Hanka Island, it appears as if our enemy have a number of whispered on their side as well. Proof of that is the fact that they have not only access to Lambda drivers, but also people who can activate them. This is the utmost priority for Mithril to deal with. But even I didn't think we'd be able to get a lead like this. Tonight there's going to be the conference between the President of the Federation and Haman Karn of Zeon at Sweetwater. As everything's about to start moving here, it looks as if various organizations are planning their next moves here as well. Excuse me, I brought Takuma Kugeyama along. This boy is? From what we've been able to tell from the interrogation, he's a member of an organization known as A21. A21? I don't think I've heard that name before. Please be careful, Captain. Let's see. Something about how he's already had multiple rampages he's gone on, something like that. Be careful, Captain. He's already begun exhibiting suspicious signs such as ferocious behavior and signs of memory impairment. He's a black, although that's just my personal instinct. I knew it. If that is the case, that would mean that a Lambda driver equipped even specifically for him is somewhere in this country. Ah! Explosion underground? The base would explode? Do you think that they'd even target somewhere out of the way like this? Captain, get away from the windows! Don't tell me. Reinforcements for him? In this case, I can't afford to let him get away. No slave? Mr. Cullinan? Back to Tokyo 2. Well then, let's introduce her. Let's go through introductions one more time. This is Yuna, Soror of the Elements. It's nice to meet you. Huh, what a cute girl. We're the ones who should be thanking you for being here. Yeah. She's disappearing? That's Yuna's element power. I see. So this is the... So that power is the truth behind that story of the disappearing transfer student, huh? Yes. When I first got admitted to the academy, I wasn't able to get along with anyone. I thought I just wanted to disappear, but when I saw Shinji there, I thought even I need to change a bit. Because of me? Yes. The fact that I saw you fighting like that gave me courage, Mr. Shinji. And so, Miss Yuna? Ah, well done, Shinji. Yeah. So it looks like a couple of other things happened thanks to that, started moving thanks to the Yashima operation, huh? Ha, you're really right. I mean, come on though. With his glorious deeds, it's only natural he'd get a few fans, right? Fans? I'm so embarrassed. He's completely disappeared now. Good luck, Yuna, huh? After all, we're all going to be fighting alongside each other from now on, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, just relax. After all, everyone here's pretty easygoing. Yes. Otama, Amata, Alto, can you two fall back for a bit? What is a trade? It's an innocent sin that is the hardest to recover from, is it not? Huh? If you two don't understand, then I guess that's fine. I mean, besides, if you realize what we're talking about, that would make you the greatest rival I could possibly have. We're talking about stupid stuff like that, Michelle. Oh, come on, it's time for us to go to school for the first time in a while. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Sosuke? No, it's nothing.
Sosuke is terrible at Japanese history.
Jindai High.
And science. And just about everything, really.
Huh. To think that blackout incident from before had something like that behind it. Ha! I really wish I could have shown you Shinji's tremendous deeds there, Kaname. And to top it off, being able to survive a massive attack like that wound up bringing Shinji and Rei closer together, huh? Well, at any rate, good work, you guys. But thanks to the fact that we weren't able to get into contact it was pretty hard for me to keep on deceiving the teachers. Wait a minute. Didn't we tell the school that we were going to be gone for a while? That's what I thought. I heard that Sosuke was supposed to be in charge of reporting to Chidori. Don't tell me. Did you forget it? I apologize. Don't tell me. Did you forget your promise to me as well? I apologize. I mean, you're fighting trying to save the world. If you compare a promise with me to something like that, I know it's a pathetic tiny little thing, but... Chidori? Hurry up and come here! Come here, but... School! I hate you! Wait a minute, Chidori! It's no good trying to chase her down, Sosuke. After all... Hell, when a girl's let the blood run to her head like that, no matter how much you try and apologize, it'll be worthless. I also think you should just try and wait a while before you apologize. Besides, if you go now, you'll probably just make things worse. Understood. Well, at any rate, what's with that promise you made with Kaname? Don't tell me. You're gonna go on a date with her or something? It is not something of that type. It was merely while enjoying dinner together, she agreed to help me out with Japanese history, the subject I am worst with. Wait a minute. Don't tell me that's... So we've got another completely thoughtless idiot here? Leaving aside the fact you didn't get in contact with her, this is bad. I'm sorry, Sosuke. Hey. I had some things I needed to take care of, but I think I'm gonna have to cancel that for this. Kaname's house. No, Colin. Go ahead and eat up.
That's why.
Let's see. Pearled eggs? Meat and potato stew? Salad and steamed dumplings? What on earth is with this amount of food? It's just stuff I'd had prepared in the freezer for a while, but I'm certain it tastes good.
For a study group.
I'll happily go ahead and eat it, but how does it taste? It's pretty good. I'm happy to hear that. What's with that? So, you feeling a bit better now? Huh? I mean, back when I saw you at school for the first time in a while, Colin, you seemed kind of down on butt. Thanks. But I can tell you about that over the meal. Besides, if something happened, just talk to me about it. At the very least, I can listen to what you've done. Ikaname. Why are men always so selfish? Huh? Disappearing on their own? Without contacting you at all? Well, and then suddenly showing up out of nowhere and running off without saying anything again. Do you like the guy you're talking about, Colin? I don't know. I mean, for a while at least, I hated him so much I wanted to kill him, but this is no good. Good? I mean, I'm not good at dealing with romance at all here. I think I'd have to have something so heavy come up? I give up. Huh? Eating such delicious food here feels like a waste to just try and just worry about pointless things like that. Just forget about it here. Is that so? I'm happy I was able to help you out. Hey, is there anyone you like, Chidori? What? Suddenly going on the attack? I mean, there are a lot of pretty looking guys in the volunteer club, aren't they? Is there anyone you think looks kind of cool? Hell, I mean, there are a lot of guys in the club who are pretty popular with the ladies. I mean, let's see. There's the super beautiful Alto. There's the bright, cheerful, and athletic Koji. The incredibly dandy Michelle. The rich, small, and cute Luca. And all the elements who haven't really come to school very much. They've all got their fans. Other than that? Oh yeah! Elementary school students are pretty popular too. Ooh. Apparently, some people are going absolutely crazy for their outfits. I mean, Shinji's got a bit of trouble. Well, but there are a lot of people whose motherly instincts take over when it comes to that type of guy. So he's unusually popular too. And other than that? Well, I mean, Hibiki's got a lot of fans as well. I mean, he seems like he's kind of wild, but at the same time he exudes a kind of cool strength, huh? But from my opinion of him, rather than having like some sort of dark and mysterious side, it's more like he just doesn't know what to say at any time. That's not what I'm asking about! What about Sosuke? Huh? I know it already. After all, part of the reason you made this club for Sosuke's sake, didn't you? That's the guy. After all, no, the reason you made this feast is for Sosuke, yeah. After all, that guy, if you leave him alone, he won't do anything other than calorie foods and meat. Calorie foods and beef jerky. I've eaten more than enough here. After all, I definitely can't eat this much. But it's a waste to just leave this remainder here, isn't it? Do you know anyone who lives nearby who could eat some of this? Netherill's safe house. Chidori? And Kozuki? I know I was talking about it this morning, but, I mean, I was being a bit stubborn, and I know that I heard from Colin that you guys participating in a really tough fight, and so, what should I say? I'm sorry. No. I'm the one who's always causing problems for you. If anyone is apologizing, it should be me. Will you forgive me for this morning? There's nothing to forgive. After all, I'm the one who is in the wrong. Thanks, Sosuke. But have you eaten dinner yet? If it's okay with you, why don't you take some of this? No, I'm more than happy with just your feelings here. What's wrong? I mean, come on. Konami came all the way over here to see you.
Yep, that's basically.
There are a series of extremely abnormal circumstances ongoing right now. Oh. Because it would take an abnormally long time to explain the situation, I'm not sure what to say, but please do not come in here. What are you saying?
Oh hey, they actually did make a slightly different sprite for her.
Mr. Sakura, do you have some sort of t-shirt or something I could wear? After all, I can't exactly go out with just a single bath towel here. How many exclamation marks is that? Is that 6 or 7?
6.
Sosuke! You! Chidori. What a cute girlfriend you've got here. Looks like I'm just getting in the way. Chidori, I think you're mistaking something here. I'm sorry. I didn't understand anything. I'm just getting in the way, aren't I? No, I'm telling you, it's exactly as I explained before. This is my captain, Treize. Teletha Testarossa. She's my superior officer and the commander of the 12th Dida, and then literal Safari Spiritus head. So, you're telling us that she was being hunted by a terrorist group known as A21. And drag this Takuma kid along to her subordinate's room, huh? Exactly right. Miss Testarossa. I'm Teletha Testarossa. My good friends call me Tessa, but... How old are you? 16. I mean, I've seen a lot of movies. I'm the guy who's always the captain of the super important ships. This was some crazy old guy with a long white beard and mustache and stuff. After all, a kid like this, she's nothing worth it to be there. She has nothing more for only just to be there reading the messages to the captain and stuff. But this is the truth. Hey, come over here a minute. Yes? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I'd just try to test you. I didn't think I'd actually hit you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just shocked and fell over. How stupid can you be trying to pass someone like this off as a member of Mithril? The only people in Sea Blue who know about the captain's existence are some of the top members. Sosuke. Hey, I don't care what your relationship is to this girl. But even so, what the hell are you thinking trying to two-time like this, huh? How dare you lie like that? Captain, please try and explain the circumstances here. Captain? Captain? Oh, you're talking about me, right? Well, what? Captain, I'd like for you to explain the circumstances to them. Yes. Let's see. I'm supposed to be the captain of a submarine, right? Yeah, I'm supposed to be its captain and Sosuke's superior, right?
This 100%
Yes.
did happen.
It's all true, Miss Chidori Kaname. Captain? How stupid can you be, Sosuke? If you're gonna lie, at least try and do a better job at it. Oh, shut it. You've awakened Kugeyama Takuma? I've been awake for quite a while here. Although thanks to the shouting of those pathetic little girls over there, it was the worst awakening possible. What the hell's with you? You're starting to piss me off the way you're speaking there. I'm sorry, Miss Chidori Kaname. Shut it, you. Do you understand your position you're in? Of course I do, Captain Kozuki Kallen. You know about me? Of course. After all, even without all the stories of you, you were, for a while at least, my commanding officer. Don't tell me you're... Yeah, of course. After all. Oh, A21 are members of the Black Knights, you know. Well, we're members of the Black Knights. A21 side out. It appears as if you've awoken, Lieutenant of Mithril. No, Major of Mithril. And why would you know that? It's because we have plenty of information on you. I see. Yeah, so the fact that a terrorist group at your level would be able to get their hands on a driver means that you have quite the significant backers. I'll leave that to your imagination. Well done. Why did you save me? It's because I wanted to talk with you. You splendid commander of Mithril. Although to be able to set a trap like that for us and lead me into it makes me think that you're a fairly skilled commander as well. Thanks for the praise. Yes. But that operation is something that our commanding officer came up with. After all, when your footing crumbles away, people instinctively feel fear. Were you members of the Black Knights at one point? Correct. I suppose Zero's strategies are fairly famous now. However, we of A21 weren't a group that ever came in direct contact with him. Well then, oh well-traveled Major, have you heard the name of Takechi Seiji? No. He was a Japanese soldier who participated in conflicts across the war. Although rather than saying Japan, he was from New Japan. I see. So that's the reason you were participating as a member of the Black Knights. It isn't something as simple as that. Takechi Seiji wound up leaving the country of New Japan, going up to countries that were in a similar state, and picking up the dropout children of society. That's the true form of A21. To those of us who'd lost our countries, we were given Spartan training and raised into first-class soldiers. I see. I see. Brainwashing in the name of education, huh? That isn't it. All he did was teach us how to live. And then after the destruction incident, we traveled back to New Japan, the Area 11 that Zero had revived. And we made use of the skills we'd been trained in. But then after some time passed, New Japan was liberated. So why are you still committing terrorist acts? In this world full of peace, we'd lost our place to go. Ironic, isn't it? That even though we finally acquired that which we'd longed for so long, all that's left is a feeling of lost. For those of us with no place left in society, all we could do is go against the peace that's left. And even the man who raised us up, Takechi Seiji, wound up losing his place in Japan and labeled a terrorist. In the end, all he did was die a loser. A truth that awaits many men, Those of us who were left behind had nowhere left to go. The only truth we were able to write that was that the only place we could make use of our skills was on the battlefield. And then, with all of our rage against the society as the way it is now, we formed the terrorist group of A21. So you're attempting to take revenge against all Japan? Even for us, we didn't want to go against New Japan here. After all, we'd been fighting for its liberation for so long that it would be pointless to destroy it again. So we set our sights on this other Japan. We'll take this country that's been living in peace for far too long and embroil it in flames. Drop them into the same hell that we've survived. If you want to call something of that level revenge, then go ahead and do it. We'll destroy every last thing. Show these pathetic cities the fear of flames. That's our desire. Are you laughing? Do you really think I can do that with these level of wounds I have? You aren't going to die from something like that. After all, you're at least tough enough that you can survive this. I suppose you're right. After all, unlike that Takechi man, I'm at least tough enough to survive on no matter what sort of crap may be thrown at me. Are you insulting him? That's something for you to decide yourself. After all, well, you're the only one here who knows who he really was, don't you? And so you're the only one who can decide the truth of him. That's all there is to it. What a strange man. Rather than being like a warrior, you're almost like some kind of sage. I feel that writing some sort of holy book or something and carrying a staff would suit you. What a splendid change of job that sounds like it would be. Unfortunately. How unfortunate. What? If I'd met you sooner, then... It's not too late, you know. No. After all, from the very start, you were my enemy. The only reason you aren't dead is a simple whim of mine. Back to Tokyo 2 and Jindai High. But to think that Kugama Takuma had a transmitter implanted in his body. It's something that the Black Knights wound up doing quite a lot. See, there are plenty of other... As long as we confirm where that transmitter is and stop it from working, everything should be fine. I'll guard the perimeter. I'll leave this to you, Kozuki. Understood. Be careful, Sosuke. The rescue squad from Zeebly should be showing up soon. As long as we're able to hold out until then, it'll be our victory. Well then, all that's left to do is wait. How unfortunate. If you hadn't been... Captain Kozuki hadn't been there, that apartment would have been completely filled with my allies. It's not too late, Captain. Why don't you join us in A21? I'm Kozuki Kallen of Z Blue. Remember, Black Knights aren't terrorists. If you have even a scrap of pride for having fought to liberate New Japan, stop this stupid terrorist act. My sister said, and my sister told me, what the hell good is pride anyways? Quit yammering on like that. After all, we already went ahead and broke the transmitter you had on. That was a surprise. Yes, think that you could destroy a transmitter like a transmitter implanted in someone's arm by frying it in the microwave for a moment. Yeah. I mean, it seems like it was a lot faster than trying to rip it out with surgery or some kind of thing. That conviction of hers. This Kaname really is. I'm sorry, Tessa. Doubting the fact that you were a captain. No, it's fine. After all, I'm the one in the wrong for trying to deceive you there. But why would you... I just wanted to mess with you a little bit here. After all, you're always with Sergeant Sagura. Huh? I see. Kozuki Kallen. That sort of face doesn't suit you. After all, you're the sort of person who at every time was always burning with rage, ready to rip out the throats of your enemies. Hey, I'm the only one who gets to decide what kind of faces I make. You're the sort of person who gets about the battlefield more gracefully than any other. I'm certain my sister would be saddened as well to see how drunk on peace you've become. I fought for the sake of peace. What's so wrong with being able to enjoy it? And tell me, how the hell are we supposed to live in this peaceful world? That's... You can't answer, can you? That's right. It's because no one can tell us that we swore revenge against this entire world. So that's the reason that you guys became terrorists? Mr. Takuma? What is it? You said that you have a sister? What of it? What sort of person is your sister? What? After all, well, my sister has family has nothing to do with my interrogation, does it? This isn't an interrogation. I was just wondering what sort of a person she is. After all, we've gone through quite a bit of trouble thanks to you. Want to at least chat with me for a little while? You see, I have an older brother, actually. Although I've been separated him for quite a long time. Let's see. So I'm not entirely certain here. Something about Einstein's 10 somethings that she was able to figure out at 6 years old. But her brother was able to do that at the age of 4.
And he definitely will not be a problem in this game next.
Not in this game. Do you have any idea what she's saying, Colin? I got no clue, but it sounds pretty impressive. I always felt inferior to my brother. So? Huh? So how did you get along with him then? I'm not quite sure how I would put this. We didn't exactly get along particularly well, so we did try to keep our distance from each other. But how do you and your sister get along? What are you? I think I can sort of understand how you deal with her. It's almost like you're similar. I guess you're so. Let's see. I do feel inferior to her. After all, I worship my sister. Colin. Hero! You came here? Sasuke? He's leading the forces here. If that's the case, then I will claim the 2 women in Takuma. You've already been completely surrounded. Any resistance is pointless, Hero. Colin. Faye? What are you doing here? Right now I'm cooperating with A21. Why would you? Colin, can you not understand it? Their war is not over yet. This is the sin of Zero. No, sin of this world. Chapter 20. Running One Night Stand.
I thought Leonard was older than that.
I have no clue how old Leonard is.
16. They're twins.
Oh. Okay. Buffet. Hey. Why did you let Mithril know that we're here? I carried out my mission to capture the 2 women, didn't I? With this you can't complain. And so long as you start a fight, they will surely come. All I did was reduce the time until that occurs. I'm not too upset about it. After all, we don't intend to become victors here. What's wrong? I was simply remembering what a certain man said to me. That's fine. After all, you don't have to force yourself to go along with us. I'm simply doing as I wish. I won't say anything about you. Understood. And let's start the operation. President, please evacuate. They seem to be soldiers who've lost their place in life. Hello, President of Daigard.
So that's why Daigard be part of this.
According to what we heard from Mr. Shue, that seems to be the case. Soldiers who've lost their reason to fight, civilians who've found a reason to fight. It would seem Z Blue has arrived. Deploy your squad.
I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I was expecting, you know, a couple of turns of...
Everyone else on their own?
Yeah.
It does not look at the moment as if we'll be getting the most iconic part of the scene, which is the destroying the Comic Cat building. Oh well.
The Comcat building's right there.
No, that's not quite. It's similar. They have a couple of buildings that are similar, but they do not actually have the Comic Cat building, I think. Yes, for anyone who does not know, in the scene in Full Metal Panic, they destroy the building that Comic Cat's held in. I've already recognized squadrons believing to belong to A21. Attacking the entire city without any regard for casualties? They really are terrorists. Those people... Are they thinking of strategies at all here? I guess they're just trying to burn down everything. Oh, come on! And what kinds of idiots are they? Since we're here, though, they'll most likely swap to a defensive strategy. Let's see. Though it's not certain that they'll be able to do that here. What on earth are they waiting for? Leave rescuing Shidori Kaname and Captain Testarossa to Hiro and Sosuke. Captain Testarossa. So that's the captain of the 12th Edition and Sosuke's superior officer, right? Huh. So just like Captain Rain, we've got another female commander, huh? Yeah! What is it, Kurtz? You're laughing. No, don't worry about it. You're just looking forward to the looks on their faces when they see the captain, aren't you? Leave the point of the starter for that. For now we need to take out A21 quickly. Miss Cullen? I've heard most of this situation here. Could be that it's just like Wu-Fei says. This is all thanks to Lelouch. Thanks to Zero. Hey, you started here in order to prove that's not true, didn't you? That's right, Cullen. After all, remember you aren't fighting alone. After all, it is if it really is like that huge four-headed guy said. And they should have been able to do exactly as like that big four-headed guy said. He would have been a terrorist before them, right? I guess so. Let's go, Cullen. Besides, the 21st Century Defense Corporation's headquarters is in this plaza. What those terrorists do as they like? Our headquarters is gonna go up in flames! Yeah! Let's go, Mr. Akagi! Yeah. For the peace of the Earth and the 21st Century Defense Corporation, we'll give everything we've got! If our company's in danger, we've got to give everything we have as salarymen. Let's see. Have gotten away from the town, and are assisting in evacuations. Let's go, everyone! We'll protect this plaza! Destroy all enemies. Don't let Akagi or Cullen die. SR point is clear all enemies within 3-turn ally phase.
3-turn ally phase.
Remember, you have accelerate on everyone.
No, just try to control the people who can fly are flying. And most people start with 2 tag divisions now. You don't, but that's because...
No, it's simply because you have a Taurus. Ouch. You have both of the poor Tauruses out. Dead pods.
Sure, I'll finish this in a bit.
And it changes the music. which is always nice. Crater Javelin! Lots of spinning. Mine is quite a good song.
Most of them are songs.
As the terrorists were screaming, I don't care who it is! Somebody destroy this world! Terrorists.
If you haven't heard any of the songs from Delta, if nothing else, if nothing else, Macross Delta has some pretty good music.
Yes, I have not heard it. Go for the Evos. Go for each Eva. Not that either of them need it. Which means it should be fairly hard to hit either of them. So I'll go ahead and point it out in advance here, but our next route split is going to be at the start of next week. We're going to have to pick. Do we try and go directly intervene with and track down Neo Zeon? Or do we want to just sort of sit back and passively observe them? Do we want to go out to space and deal with more Gundam stuff quickly? Or would we prefer to stay on Earth for a while and deal with some more Evangelion stuff early on?
No difference in
what we acquire. It's merely when we acquire it. We get the same things along both routes.
Okay, it's all down right now.
Yeah, it's all going to be down.
Just making sure there wasn't anything off to the right.
Not really. Have him with the toll goose, huh?
So I want to help this out, but you really have any idea what it was.
Trust me, I have a lot of time to know wobbling back and forth on V2. Send with tail.
And I don't like half the task right now.
Eventually the map will be so filled up. The roster will be so filled up there's only like, maybe a team and a half or so of free space. It's quite impressive. Just comes in and kicks. I'll be interested to see what you do with Gaguza when we get down.
Well, it depends on the route flip we take, honestly.
Not really. An indiscriminate attack like this, destroying an entire town? It's completely different from the way the Black Knights were. Open your eyes, A21! See. Did you put your lives on the line before you would prevent a future like this? Yes. I'll be interested to see what you put Nagisa in at the start. You're going to leave him in his original unit, or give him a new one? Because Nagisa starts in a Lodo.
Which isn't bad, but it's not...
Lodo's a repair unit.
And he is, like, wholly a support unit.
Pretty much. Fire everything. Because that is the way the Orgus works.
There we go. If they're not defending, they just stop.
quite clearly you need to buy K, the skill that is all attacks deal less damage.
Oh, I am
less of
going
a penalty.
K. But there's one skill I need before that.
And what is that?
Bullet save.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fairly important. Next time K gets attacked, why don't we show off the missile attack we have yet to see?
Yeah, I did use it. It is exactly as it says. A bunch of missiles. Sure. He's got plenty of ammo overall.
Yeah. And that's one you aren't likely to use since it's not post-movement. Do it, Master K! Let's do everything we've got! I don't really feel like that, though. Even more Macrossy than the actual Macross attacks.
Yeah. I will definitely say that just from playing these, the Orcus design has grown on me. I kind of like its stupid bird beak.
I will certainly say that the Z3 Orcus looks way better than the Z2 Orcus.
Yes.
And of course, the Z1 Orcus is something you always want to use because K is a destroyer of worlds.
Yep. K is just...
Because his bonus, if he's the commander of the squadron, is you deal plus 20% damage to all male enemies and minus 20% to all female. And there are very few female enemies. Namely being restricted to, you know, a couple of bosses. So. K is K. I mean, that's just 20% free damage.
And on the few times where it isn't, you just switch him away from being the leader. Now I'm fine.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
you aren't
right.
yet, but you can.
Luca was grounded.
Yeah. Up one. There you go. Blocking.
It's not bad I see often.
Lock on plus. Nope.
Still a little more to do that though.
Because Luca isn't based.
He needs more will to be able to get more. His all attack as well. Someone to check. Okay.
Yeah.
Checking your partner's will is harder than it should be.
That's on the upgrade move. And you can hit a button to swap who's in the lead.
Yeah.
So next stage, hopefully we'll be getting a Serpent.
Which will likely replace one of the...
Parcels.
More important than that, we'll be getting the heavy arms. And Sandrock.
Heavy arms and Sandrock.
We'll be getting the heavy arms.
Don't diss the Sandrock. When you 50% upgrade the Sandrock,
It gains resupply, I know.
it gains resupply, which means it makes it a very good resupply combat unit. So it has a range of 1 to 5 on support attack.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Now, its support attack is just throwing its shovels, but still. It has energy recovery and bonus. It has energy resupply, pretty good range attack, pretty good damage attack. So, I mean, you don't want to diss it.
It's just, in terms of the ones I've typically used in Super Robot Wars.
You've used the
has
heavy arms far
always
more
been
than
heavy
Saber.
arms over it.
Turn it on. Alright, Shinji, fire the proton cannon.
I'm confident that this will kill, just because
Yep, we'll see.
size difference.
Fire the proton cannon.
1L versus M.
S.
Versus S. So, two sides.
Orbital panic units are S.
やるって決めたんだ。逃げちゃダメだ。
Shinji. Fall back. Put up in position, straight down. Stand by to fire. Zero sight setting, checking OK. Because they defended.
Yeah, not the worst waste.
Yeah, you still got A star.
Resupply like you don't care.
Because you don't.
You know, dude, the resupply without tearing the world is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Luigi's?
Not particularly. I don't love the Luigi's design. It's got the same stupid Zeta face.
Is that your problem with it?
Yeah, that's one of it. Also, I don't love, you know, the coloration.
I will agree on the coloration.
It's got the coloration and the Zeta face.
But how often do you see its face anyway?
In these games, not often.
Because really, it was designed to be background consistent as much as possible.
So, because that's where its the strongest attack is. Second one.
I was just wondering if either of us had it.
Yes. Which is part of why Kin and Shira go well together. Kin and Shira?
I was about to say, what the heck did you just
Shin
say?
and Kira.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Shin and Kira, because Kira cannot accelerate. But he has a really awesome map attack.
I assume the map attack is not post-movement.
I believe not. But it hits a huge area directly around him, and ignores allies.
I could see it being post-movement just because Kiryamato. You know, I don't know if it does, but the even weapons from Wing should have no reduction in damage underwater.
Yeah, not all these enemies are defending.
Yes, I said they're going to adopt a defensive strategy.
Yeah, but they're being super defensive. Missile gun.
Sure, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I've shown it a couple of times, but yeah.
Every weapon in Orgus is a missile.
1対1よ
Missiles
No.
are missiles. Guns are missiles. What is this actual gun?
No, it has a melee attack, which is not missiles.
Yes, but the arms and legs house missiles.
But going and punching someone is not a missile. There's, you know, the problem with what you're saying. Yes, the Orgus believes the future is explosive ordnance.
And can you really blame him?
Well, I can very much blame them considering how, ineffective bombing has proven to be over the years. I can never remember if it's tactical or strategic, which is the one I'm thinking of. I believe it's strategic. Yes, one of those two. The American military The American Air Force has believed for a long time that strategic bombing is the way to go. You drop bombs, you blow up the enemy's, communication hubs, their industrial hubs, all those sorts of things, and that will end the war.
I mean, it kind of makes sense on paper.
Yes,
but...
it makes sense, but the problem is, it just doesn't really work. It has yet to be proven conclusively, despite, 60 years of trying now. Because of a number of reasons, which I'll elaborate on later. Alani's been confirmed destroyed. Well, looks like we finished it with minimum possible casualties, huh? Be careful. Then we're supposed to have a Lambda driver-equipped unit. Still not done yet, Sosuke, hero? Counting on you. After all, if we can't rescue the hostages, it's our loss here. Sounds like there's a fight going on outside. What's wrong? Why didn't you run away back then? I said I'd cover for you. Even if you said that. No! Oh. I'm just a huge klutz with no athletic ability whatsoever. There's no way you could trust me to help you out. Calm down a minute. That's not the reason I did it. Then why did you? It's because Sosuke's here. Mr. Sakura? After all, he came to Nitai in order to protect me, didn't he? So I'm certain he'll come to save us. He may not have any common sense, and he may often forget his promises. But if he's decided he'll do something, he'll definitely do it. Make sure it happens. At least that's what I think. You really trust in Mr. Sakura, don't you? I mean, what about you, Captain? He's your subordinate, isn't he? Of course I trust in him, but not as a subordinate, but as... I can't say it. After we're getting all fired up there. After I'm with you, I seem to be thrown completely off pace. Is that so? I've done so many stupid things here I technically wouldn't have done otherwise. Just like how I was trying to mess with your head earlier. But in the end, why did you want to try and mess with me because I'm with Sosuke? I can't say it. That again? But more importantly, aren't you afraid? I wonder. I mean, I am scared, but how do I put it? At a time like this, I feel like I want to counterattack against those guys who are out there. Counterattack? Yeah. After all, there are always people like that who want to make fun of you and pick on you, aren't there? There's not much you can do about them when they show up. But I just feel like I want to get back at people like that. Is that so? Yep, that's so. You're quite strong-willed, aren't you? Not at all. After all... Oh, you don't know how much I've had to go through here, Captain. Particularly ever since Sosuke transferred in. Everything's gotten so much crazier. Is Mr. Sakura really that much of a bother? Way more than you could guess. He's got zero common sense, always causing stupid uproars. I know he doesn't have any malice, but that makes it even worse. No matter what he may do, I have to keep an eye out for him, and I can't leave him alone. He truly is a strange person, isn't he? Yeah, definitely weird. Even so, you trust him, don't you? So do you, huh? Chori! Sosuke? You're safe? Are you injured? I was worried! I'm sorry. I'm scared! I'm sorry. Idiot. Captain, you're safe as well? Thanks to Miss Kaname here. I understood. After all, Miss Kaname's a civilian. And you're a soldier. It's your job to protect her. Well then, Sergeant Sakura. Place retrieval and safe success of Miss Shidori Kaname is your top priority. Swiftly escort her from the combat area. Understood. In addition, Major Kalinin should be here as well. If possible, try to rescue him too. Sosuke, leave the two of them to me. No, I leave the two of them to you. I'll hold them off here. Sorry, Hero. Counting on you. Let's go, Miss Kaname. Yeah. Show yourself. Staying behind to let your friends go? You're the same as always, aren't you? Do you still intend to fight? Of course. Just look at these soldiers of A21. So long as their fight is not yet ended, I will continue to fight as well. Get in the Zero, Hero. Both you and this world. Well, you also know what lies beyond this false piece of this world. Very well. Oh, wait a minute! This isn't the exit, is it? Before we evacuate, there's something I need to confirm for myself. Captain, that's... What is that huge thing? Is that a super robot? No. Maybe more than 40 meters tall. That's an armed slave. This is my toy. Alright. It's fine. This thing's the behemoth. I was expected of that man's subordinate. I think you'd come this far. Are you talking about Major Kalinin? He was able to escape on his own. I wonder if he's meeting up with that other intruder right now. What on earth is wrong with you people? How can you be thinking moving something like this, activating something like this in the middle of a town? It's precisely because we're terrorists, Mr. Testarossa. After all, it's not like I'm using this because I have some particular goal of mine in mind. It's just something I want to do here. And after a year passes, pretty much everyone will have forgotten this happened at all. But even so, I don't care what happens. I'm a chosen warrior. I'll get in the behemoth, and I'll be invincible! Destroy a lot of stuff, kill a lot of people. If I do that, Sis will be happy, and that'll make me happy too! Stop it, Takuma! There's still time to pull back! Don't call me Takuma! The only one who could call me that is Sis! You're far too late, Miss Testarossa. I like you, but even so... How stupid you are to be yammering on in front of an enemy. You're the same! Sergeant! Get the two of them out of here! Mr. Kalinin? Understood, Major! It's getting in my way till the very end. Sis. Tucker, get in the behemoth! Sis. It hurts. Quit whining with such pathetic wounds. But it hurts. If you can't make that thing move, then you've got no worth left. If you can't even get in there, then I have no further need of you. But... This... Behemoth. Commencing activation. Please activate the Lambda driver. I'm heading off. Be sure to watch. Are you happy with this, Sis? Lambda driver. First function. Activation confirmed. Farewell, Sis. What the hell is that? Still an arm slave? Mr. Kurtz! What is that red robot? Is that a truck? Wait a minute. Is that Mr. Sosuke on there? Just a bit more. This is the limits! Hurry up and escape, Hero! Stores are coming! Command my army? God damn it! Think they'd have this many mobile suits inside the Earth? Inside the atmosphere? getting in. Hold on tight. I would let you get away, Testarossa. As if we'd let you. Get off of me! As if we'd let go, you freak! That's impossible, Mr. Impossible Akagi. The thing's equipped with a lambda driver just like the Arbalest. Lambda driver? In other words, change someone's mental state into power. If that's the case, the Dagger's the same, isn't it? Huh? It's just the same as us. After all, our spirits, the will and guts of the public relations sufficient to give the Dagard strength. Is he serious? Let's go! Even Salaryman can protect the beast! And so now... This guy's in the military, remember? Dude. This world's come to a place where rather than soldiers being the ones to stop terrorists, Salarymen will be the allies of peace! Great job, Akagi! Good luck, Dagard! Show them the strength of our Salarymen! Don't you lose, Akagi! Be sure to take care of this plaza! Yeah, we'll go full strength! Yo, go now! Understood. I would let you escape. So good. The enemies all around them. Hero! Oh, if you get around that corner, the Upslaves won't be able to follow. Keep on going straight ahead. And watch out for the construction on the left.
Hello. Yeah, that is kind of sad.
Take a left turn. Turn left. Keep your speed. Lamppost may... You may break a lamppost or two, but there aren't any casualties, so it's fine! Go on everything you've got! Incredible! Well, having perfect navigation! After all, this spot is something like our backyard! Good luck, Hero! Just a bit more! Goes this way! You ought to be fine if you've gotten that far. Alright, everyone from Division 2, get out of there! Launch the units for Sergeant Sagar and Hero. Understood. Kagi! Sasuke and Hero have gotten in their mechs. Tiger's left puts it at the limits. We need to get out of here. Got it. Chidori, are you safe? We're fine. We got thrown about a bit, and we should be okay. Let's go, Sosuke. Understood. Thanks for the assist, Akagi. If you hadn't been there, we would have been in trouble. Ha! I think those two quiet guys would say thanks. Quiet guys? Ah, come on, if Chiriko was here, there'd be a trio of them. And if you include a Biki or a quartet. Please don't do that. That white armed slave is Sagar Sosuke? If you're gonna come out with this Biki, you're too slow. One-hand shot from back distance? He didn't even intend to listen to his enemy? This guy! Yammering on in front of your enemy is the proof that you're a third rate. What? I'll take you on. Let's go! Dare you! Everyone, focus fire on that large-scale armed slave. As long as we can defeat the enemy formation should crumble. Wu-Fei, let us go, Hero. Show me what you found in this false peace! So, don't let Sosuke or Hero die, and destroy the behemoth. Quickly, we have the Ultron Gundam here. We're at level 5, will up, see-through, guard, will limit break, ignore size level 2. Has Vulcans, Dragon Fang, and Twin Beam Trident. And then we have
The behemoth.
the Behemoth.
That should be size 2L.
Has will up on damage, will limit up, and guard. Has the Lambda Driver Barrier, land module, only size 1L.
Really?
Has an S in land though.
Oh right, it's because of the size difference between
Has 30mm machine guns and big sword.
Those machine guns are important. That's her.
Yes, one of those is indeed
The one
the
that's
older
just
sister.
on its own.
Yes, I'm sorry to hear that you had the power out while we were on Wednesday. But hopefully it should be fixed, and will remain fixed with all the storms coming through. What?
Okay, 1 to 6.
Yeah, yours got pretty good range.
Yeah, I was just going. I haven't used them as really a support at all, so.
Yeah, you typically don't want to. You want him to be a main most of the time. Focus. Focus plus?
I know that I should use Focus Plus here. But that was a 140 will. Oh, right, Zero System doesn't exist.
Yes, he has the zero system.
Does he?
Yeah.
異論はない。
Yeah.
ゼロの予測ではお前に未来はない。
140 will.
理想
Oh, she
も
seems to have
主
a
義
barrier.
を
Yep.
失った
But
指揮
she's
官と
not.
してはなかなか優秀なようだが。
Power plus shotgun.
Yep.
まだ終われない
Shotgun is pretty good.
まだ
It's not over yet. She said. Barrier from fired. Is this as far as I go? Sis! Takuma, keep fighting! I want to prove that we were alive! I know, sis. Vigor used. This movement's changed? Is that the power of a lamp driver? I'll do it, sis. I'll fight until the very end. For the sake of the world you envisioned. So, sis, don't throw me away! Yeah, I haven't gained anything new.
Just making sure.
It's just, it may start healing every turn.
Have you actually watched the Behemoth fight?
Yeah, I got that far in Full Metal Panic at least. Double Gatling gun.
Let's actually watch one of these serpent's attacks.
Yes, we'll hopefully get the one up next chapter.
It's really just a mass production.
Heavy arms.
置いて
Well,
は
after
ダ
all,
メ
the
よ
Barton Foundation are the ones who created the heavy arms. Well, paid for the heavy arms.
I think paid is more accurate.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't create it, it's the doctors who created it. 5 professors from the colonies. But even so, they're the ones who had their guy supposed to be piloting the heavy arms. The original Troll Barton. Since Troll Barton the Clown was just a nameless loser.
The worst troll Barton.
Yes, the Barton, Troll Barton, was a horrible person. And then he got killed and replaced with a nameless Odd Jobs guy who took on the name Troll Barton. His wing is weird. He has some very strange main characters.
You know an odder thing?
What?
You know the redesign of the Endless Waltz units?
Mm-hmm.
In series, that's not a redesign, that's just how they looked.
Assault combat. I'm mildly amused that he's going for Chiriko instead, but... I would think he would have something to say to Chiriko, but...
Instead of
going for Hero.
this is in the general direction. That's really
Yeah, Chiriko's fine.
Prevail's good.
Give up. Oh wow. Bad move.
Should be able to survive one of these.
Yeah.
たくさ
At
ん
least this
壊
thing
して
doesn't have any hit alls.
たくさん殺すんだ
Yeah. The Behemoth is not great, but the Behemoth becomes a semi-standard enemy on later maps.
Yeah, because that happens in the second raid.
Really?
Yes.
They wind up fighting lots of Behemoths?
Or at least in separate into invisible
その動き
victory.
が完全に読まれた
I know this because the Levitane
俺だってやるんだ
holds a record for most behemoths and other things defeated in 60 seconds. We defeated a bunch of things when it first showed up.
Okay.
これが俺の翼だまだだまだだ 僕のおもちゃは最高だ
This is the greatest toy.
Close the door if you could.
Two shadows, a lot of serpents, one Luffy, and one behemoth.
As if there's more than one Luffy.
I mean, I don't know. Someone could have tried to close it. Close it a bit. Look, the. Okay. Hey, then. I mean, someone could have been mass-producing Ultrons. You don't know. Would you really put it past the Barton Foundation to attempt to make budget Ultrons as well?
Ultrons? No, I would not pay past them at all. But additional Wufeis? That's what I said.
I mean, sure, they could just clone him.
I don't think clones are a thing in Wing.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't read Frozen Teardrop, so, I mean...
Theoretically. But does it really matter?
Alright, eat this.
If you're gonna do that, yeah, maximum break.
I am.
Yes.
No.
Bird attack.
Bird go.
So, everyone's doing... This ought to be pretty good.
It won't kill, but it might do...
A good amount of damage.
I'm gonna say... 18,000.
You can see? Yes, you'd have to be crazy lucky to get an actual kill, but... First hit.
So yeah, it's probably gonna look closer to,
一発勝負だ
10,000.
So 7,000 for the bird. And 6,000 for him.
集中しない
It's
と
not about 14,000.
誰も僕から逃げられ
Not bad.
Not
About
great, but not bad.
14,000 damage. So is Colin going to target Luffy or Vicky? Oh look, they're nicely lined up there.
Oh, you're right. They are nicely lined up.
If you could move the Muzzinger.
Yeah.
It's for the best. Ah, serpents. Only 2 attacks they have.
This is a nice post-movie map attack. It's not the greatest.
Well. About 322 damage.
I see that with the barriers. And hit command is just to reduce.
You can hit select and check. Yeah, reduces all damage by 2,000.
Alright, so
break, flying love attack plus. Good. You want to swap down? Way down further if you want to swap. That's that one.
Yeah, I recognize the thing I need.
Problem is that you've got
Repair, resupply, and other things.
yeah.
So many menu options on this team.
Yeah. Because you've got option parts, you've got
Should use Waltz.
you've got repair, energy supply, you've got element change, you've got transform. So, your toughness doesn't get enough damage. Apparently that feels rather disgusting and or bad to have that happen to you.
Getting crushed into the moon?
Yeah,
Never guessed that.
it hurts to be crushed into the moon. Who would guess?
It's shocking. It's a revelation.
I know. Who would ever imagine it? I want to start to focus. Yeah, final bank 2 cannon.
But I feel like going all out.
Off goes the Orgus.
However, I just hit. That's why I'm not.
さあランクーガノバの出番よ今よジョニーミサイルデトネーターファイナルダンクー砲ゼロ
Zero
停射撃
distance cannon
シ
shot.
ュート
It almost feels like it should be melee.
Yeah. Or at least not have as huge of a range as it does. Considering that it flows in deliberately to point blank range. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna kill, but it will hurt a lot.
Because I have another attack. With this attack coming.
But he's pretty rough
It
up.
missed.
No, it can't miss because he used instinct.
Just feel like more damage, I guess?
Probably. Probably thanks to his prevail or whatever.
Just looks like there's
You've burned all your lucks. And you don't have Bless available either.
not yet. That was stupid.
Yeah. Very. Here's the solid shooter.
Oh well.
There you go. Death Scythe and Destiny.
I've got lots of things around still. It's just not my brightest idea.
Could always be worse. Remember, you don't have to deal with the serpents.
I don't have to. You know?
Yeah. Oh, it feels like it may be a better idea just to go to the boss.
Don't mind, level's not on a bit long.
逃げ道を塞ぐぞ
About an hour and a half.
Just a little bit long.
Looks like we'll have a long episode today.
And that's fine, given that we had a long episode on Wednesday.
No, not Wednesday, on Monday.
Monday?
It was Monday.
That was Monday. Goodbye, Wu-Fei.
Wu-Fei, push your self-destruct switch. Not yet. My fight still isn't over yet! Hero, this false piece shall soon be shattered. I shall put an end to our fight at that time. Wu-Fei... I cannot... what-
Chang,
Wu-Fei Chang.
I believe.
Why would a man such as you... think you'd wonder things that... I said things that much, huh? Guess soon we're gonna have to stop him with force, huh? There you go.
Just, yep, Wu-Fei Chang.
So, get lots of people moving on. Smack them here. Closing for maximum break.
Yeah.
Yeah, move it on. But I don't think you've ever seen him do this attack on land. You've seen him do a flying attack. Not the landed version. This uses strongest.
There.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Would it be better to...
Yeah.
Now
Twin
it's
max
for
output.
killing.
Twin max output. Extra cannons. White Wing Danger. Pure White Wing Danger. Will battle when the giant behemoth amongst the crimson flames. How impressive is it, sis? I'm not an angel, just like you. I'm only a human. So long as you don't realize that, you'll be eternally trapped in this cycle of war. Yeah. The Wing Zero is not an angel. Nor is the O.
ラムダドライバーを搭載した機体か
Which the
The O Gundam. Not the O, but the O Gundam.
You see why I have to ask.
Yes,
when you
I
say the O in this context, you could be talking about the O Gundam, the O from Gundam, or the big O.
No, I am talking about the O Gundam, as in not the double O.
誰よりも戦い抜いてみせる地球上の誰よりも
I don't think this attack counts as part of the maximum break.
I do not think it does, but...
ロックオン完了再来する攻撃開始
And we'll see if this will be enough.
Cross Rays has a unit that's never been animated before.
Really?
Yep. ELS wand.
Ah. Neat.
痛い痛いよ
Looks like no, not quite.
うるさいやつめ
Fire all machine guns.
Yes, those cannons are highly important to the fight in this series.
その程度余裕で逃げ切る
What did he do to them? I can't quite remember.
ターゲットは捕捉済みだ
Overheat them, or...
Boxer shot cannons straight through the wall. Good. Kurtz upset him by shooting, sniping through him.
ロックオン完了
Then he was still slightly annoyed from that. And
He's a petty kid.
Sosuke wound up sliding underneath it and shooting one of the legs, which shot the lambda driver. One of the two lambda drivers.
Does it require two lambda drivers just to move?
痛いよ
It's really not a good idea to design a machine that requires the power of thoughts just to be able to move.
What are you talking about? That's perfectly normal and fine.
It sounds perfectly normal to have a device that can't have a mech that can, stand up to its own weight.
Yes, that sounds perfectly normal to me.
I don't know what planet you're from then, but... It is what it is, I guess. I've been going to say, why are you moving, but I understand. Oh well.
Still getting 4 enemies.
I kind of love that, the way it just sort of waved from side to side.
It is amazing.
It's a particularly amusing shot. Oh, the destiny of the kill.
Yep, because duo.
Story. And we got back to Zeon. I think that this is one of my favorite themes from Destiny.
Is this not a TM Revolution as well?
No, it is not.
There are a lot of TM Revolution songs. And
I don't feel like the lyrics, but yeah. I like it.
Did I get that?
I'll land module.
Right.
Not yet! I can still keep fighting! What the hell's happening? Still attempt to fight? I can't believe it! I knew you should have approached this limit way long ago! How on? It's most likely it's the result of using a Lambda driver equipped unit pushing it beyond its maximum. Tessa? Tsukanami, please tell him. Let's see. Target the behemoth's cooling systems that feed out coolant to the Lambda drivers. I got it. Sasuke, hey, please be carrying your phone. Sasuke, can you hear me? Chidori? Hurry up and listen to this. I don't quite know what the hell's going on here. Here. Flex of the arm slip should be equipped with cooling equipment for the Lambda driver. And focus fire on those spots. Just probably? Probably? I don't know. Oh, all I know is that a normal attack will work here. Is that something the captain said? Yeah, probably. Probably something like that. What's with that unintelligible answer? Sasuke, trust the woman. Get back to Hunk Island. Show me some thin slits on the legs. Doesn't matter which you target, left or right. Understood. What the hell are you saying? Sasuke, did I already? So now, will they show off the animation here? Looks like no. Just his standard strongest attack. He'll get the Lambda strike later.
Did you just sneeze on my foot?
Maybe. My behemoth is! Its legs crumple underneath it. Cannot stand on its own weight.
Yes, this little miss.
How's that? My behemoth is! Lambda driver, ceasing functionality. Impossible to recover. You've gotta be kidding! Like this is Wish's will! Behemoth. Purging extra weight. Sis! Is it over? What's wrong, hero? No, it's nothing. Well done, Sasuke. You did good. Hey, Kaname! How's Captain Tessa? She's fine. Looks like she's just sleeping. That's Captain Testarossa? You serious? She's super cute. You gotta be kidding me. She's still just a teenager, isn't she? A genius female ship captain. Sounds like something out of a manga. Alright, kids. Our princess is sleeping right now, so be sure not to be too crazy here. And of course, anyone who tries to peek at her sleeping face here will be punished by Big Sis Mao here. Yeah! She found out? Oh, nice. It's good to know that Chidori and the captain are okay. At any rate, looks like we aren't going to be fighting anymore here. End of a long night. I just hope that the day breaks better. How we were able to protect the plaza? Protect the plaza, weren't we? I just hope we don't have to pay too much for this here. Kagi. Everyone in Public Relations Division 2 really are allies of justice, aren't they? What is it, Cullen? Say something as obvious as that. Zero taught the Black Knights wasn't how to fight. Let's see. He taught us how to fight for everything we believe in, for everything we want to protect, for our own pride. P21. I guess you guys just weren't able to find that. But we're different. Right now, I'm fighting for the things I want to protect. I've shown that Zero, that Lucia's the same as well. So I'm sure someday we'll meet again. So it looks like we both survived, huh? Did you come here to finish me off? As if I could do that here. Now that we've lost the behemoth, all we can do is try and run away. Is that so? Then your brother... It seems I did something bad to him. After all, his memories got screwed up thanks to the training we did, and somehow he thought of me as the sister that he killed himself. I just made use of him like that. We had no connections whatsoever. Both of us were always alone. You're not gonna ask more? You're not gonna ask? About what? The reason I saved you. It doesn't really matter. Acting like you know everything. I hate that. And I feel the same. Before I leave, will you at least tell me your name? Andrei Sergeyevich Kalinin. What a strange name. May we meet again. A distorted world. Because she does survive this one. I don't think she survives in series.
No.
She does in this, though. I lost, sis. But why? You haven't lost. It's just that sometimes things like this happen. That's so cruel. That's right. It is cruel. I've got nothing left anymore. It's fine, Takuma. I'm here. Sis. I'll be with you this whole time. Really? Yes. So sleep in peace. I'm sorry. Tessa? Right until the very end, he fought for his sister's sake. And right at the end, he thought of you as his sister, huh? Yes. I won't accept him. Fighting like that the whole time, without anything he trusted in, anything he wanted to protect, or any pride at all. So that's why we fight. To make sure that all the people who died for the Black Knights, that their sacrifice doesn't go to waste. Miss Cullen. No. Everyone in Z Blue is the same, aren't they? Miss Kaname, Miss Cullen, thank you very much. Thanks to you, we were able to keep the casualties from the terrorists to a minimum. Seems like you had it pretty rough as well, Captain Testarossa. Please, call me Tessa. After all, we're friends here, aren't we? Tessa. Miss Kaname. I need to particularly thank you. Well, if you feel that way, then there are some things I'd like you to explain to me. Yes. I'll be sure to do so tomorrow. Huh? After all, I'm quite tired here. And there's one other thing I'd like to tell you here, though. Thing you'd like to tell me? You see, I think I've fallen in love with him. But wait, him? You don't mean... Of course, Mr. Sakura. Ooh. A declaration of war? Wait a minute, Cullen. What do you mean, declaration of war? I was just thinking, let's do our best together, Miss Kaname. What, Captain! Oh, well then, Mr. Sakura. I sincerely apologize for failing you when you needed... failing you at this point in time. But there's been an emergency transmission from Sweetwater. What? Sweetwater? Isn't that... the Federation President was meeting with Haman Karn? L2, Side 3, Sweetwater. Representative Haman, what did you just say? Well then, I'll go ahead and say this once more to all of the people viewing this conference across the world. As of today, I, Haman Karn, have stepped down as the representative of Neo Zeon. That's... what's with this timing? And this conference is... my successor has already been decided here. Excuse me. Allow me to introduce you. This is the new representative of Neo Zeon, Commander Char Aznable. Commander? As introduced, I'm Char Aznable, Reverend of the World, as the first Supreme Commander of Neo Zeon. I declare that Neo Zeon shall take its independence from Earth, and at the same time, I offer my declaration of war. Declaration of war? Federation and Neo Zeon are going to go to war with each other? Is this day finally here? Camille! You said Char Aznable, right? Is that Lieutenant Quattro? Mr. Camille? I saw him on the monitor. I knew it. That... it's the same Lieutenant Quattro that fought alongside us all the time. But that's... there's no mistake. Char. Lieutenant Amuro? Char. So this is the answer you've chosen! Can you hear me, Z Blue? Hooray! Think you'd call us out with timing like this? You have a grudge against us? See. At the same time as Neo Zeon has made its declaration of war, the Meramai army has launched an attack on the Federation's commemorative plaza in Brussels. What point is there in doing that? From there, the Meramai army shall transmit a message to the entire Earth. Alongside the Federation and Foreign Affairs Minister Relina Darlian and Nunley V. Britannia. Hero, the time has come for us to settle our fight. Get in the Zero. Come to the place I designate. Confirmed members of the Meramai army have entered the atmosphere. Their set location is believed to be Brussels. Shit. Hey, they're trying to make use of the chaos here caused by that declaration? Hero. Lena. yeah, get yourself ready for this next fight. It's gonna be a pain.
Two new aces. Aren't you happy you're going to have more ace dialogue to go through?
No. In fact, I'm going to leave that for later.
You don't want to. Alright.
I'd rather not go through that right now.
Where are they?
Where or what?
Give me a Darion here.
Yeah, at the very bottom.
Bullet save now.
Yes, it's just that I'd rather keep on moving since this next stage is liable to take a while.
Everything's liable to take a while already.
So it is deliberately split into 2 parts.
Not for later. You have everything you need, so...
I mean, we'll see how things go, but maybe... We may wind up splitting this stage into 2 parts actually here.
We can't, really. Alright. Yeah, we can't just save in the middle of it.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I think it has 2 very different parts.
Not enough. And I'm still not sure what I'm doing with you. So, save. Go for G-Trader very quickly. Shouldn't be new aces, just...
Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Akagi. Yeah. And thank you at the same time for allowing me to see the 21st Century Defense Corporation's skills at work. Well, that plaza's sort of like our... It's like our garden. Besides, I would get mad if their garden got messed up, right? Even so... Oh, I was deeply touched by the incredible navigational skills of everyone in Public Relations Division 2. After we're busy fighting, Hogama and the others, always busy helping out with the evacuations on Mr. Shiro's orders. And so, of course, we can instantly tell what sorts of ways we can move and not. I see. Well then, I would like to ask a question of Mr. Akagi of the 21st Century Defense Corporation. What is the best way for me to try and live? Is that obvious? No. What is the best path for me to take? Is that obvious? Just run full speed down the largest path you can find! Thank you for the incredibly odd advice. Well then, today as well. Let's get to selling. And to top it off, and let's add one of our own commercials here. Sure. Everything from self-defense buzzers to heterodyne annihilation. Let's see. The defense company for the new millennium, the 21st Century Defense Corporation, welcomes you.
Just realized the one other thing I need to do.
Yes.
Just to make this a little less... It's, in total, they both... The 2 of their kill counts in the second half of the stage need to total 5.
Yeah.
I think is what that means.
I believe it's so. It's fixed, so you can't put anyone out there.
11
Rounds and
teams.
Sandrock will be automatically sent out.
11 teams, cool.
You have the obelisk and the die card down there. So choose wisely.
Alright, let's go.
June 24th.
Brussels.
Says Berugi. I'm guessing this is just supposed to be Belgium. What the hell's going on, Chino? Were you supposed to be in charge of Nunley's police? Chino? Let's see. As a knight, I don't want to make excuses, but it happened back then. I can't remember it at all. I was was definitely supposed to be protecting Lady Nunnally. But why did I let her go? What are you saying? Did you put under some kind of hypnosis or something? I don't know, but what I find the most disturbing of all is the fact that somewhere deep inside me, I knew at that time that that was the right course to take. It seems as if Lady Relina was taken by a similar method. Is it some sort of brainwashing? There's the possibility it's some type of Gyas. Gyas? Yes, it's the first time that Shinji and the Elements have heard of it. Gyas is a type of special ability that certain people have. But the most terrifying of all the abilities they've had are the power to completely manipulate another person. Something like that exists. So you're saying the reason that that captain guy and the foreign minister got captured is that because of that Gyas thing? There's no way that could be the case. What's wrong, Colin? Zero. There's no way that Lelouch would expose Nunnally to danger. Lelouch, isn't that... Never a Lelouch. In other words, Zero, leader of the Black Knights. The masked man who helped us out with the Yashima operation. Looks like Zero has the ability to manipulate people with his Gyas, Yeah, he was a member of Zexus. And just like Colin says, I definitely can't imagine him having done this.
I feel the same. There's no way the man he is now would be willing to accept the way the Miramaya army is doing things. And more than anything else, there's no conceivable way that he would expose his beloved sister Nunnally to danger. Then...
I suppose it's most likely the same thing as whatever's been happening between the Earthen colonies. But that's... So they were saying someone's manipulating people's hearts in order to try and cause a war? Trying to fan the flames of war between the Earthen colonies. And then they've handed over both of the key figures and been instrumental in this piece over to Miramaya. So their target is definitely to start a war between the Earthen colonies. And then there's that declaration of war from Neo Zeon to think about as well. Char, can you still not realize with the situation as it is? We're just being made to dance to someone else's tune. Captives are about to arrive here. I suppose they've decided what we're going to be doing then. I suppose we have to deal with the incident in Brussels first. Miss Masato, we've received a transmission from the Federation headquarters. And the captains? They're still busy in a meeting with Lady Anne. Understood. Send it here. Roger.
You've kept me waiting for quite a while, Z-Blue. I'm General Saiga Cerrone of the Federation military. So this man is the leader of the Earth Centralists amongst the Federation. I've heard that he has fought with the Preventers quite a number of times, but why would he talk to us?
I'm Miss Masato. Oh, I'm currently serving as tactical advisor for the squadron. The captains are currently busy, so I shall listen to you in their place.
Person from Nerve? I've already heard about you.
General Saigas, Z-Blue is an independent squad. I don't know what situation you're in, but even if you are commanding officer, we aren't forced to listen to your desires.
How rude you are, since I called you out with the kindness of my heart here.
Kindness of your heart?
Oh, fun. The Federation headquarters has decided that as of today, in response to the terrorist attack on Brussels, we'll be launching 22,002 mines.
What? They're using tactical weaponry?
Possible. Do you intend to let the hostages be slaughtered? Federation has already decided we won't give in to terrorists. So unfortunately, Mr. Darlene will become a sacrifice for the greater good here. After all, the Federation isn't able to deal with such small-scale things at this point in time. If you don't want to die, stay away from Brussels. That's all I have to say. This is a good opportunity, so stay out of our way. What the hell's that idiot thinking? Sir, the commander, the name of getting the terrorists is trying to just get rid of Minister Darlian as well. To them as well. The fact that Miramai made this move isn't coincidence, I suppose. Depending on the situation, and this might wind up turning into an all-out assault on the colonies. That's right. Would that be just what everyone was trying to pick a fight between the Earth and colonies? We won't let that happen. Exactly right. If the Federation military's not gonna move, we'll just have to go in their place. I don't know what on earth they're intending to do kidnapping Relina like that. We can't afford to take much time. Looks as if Lady Anne's probably got the same opinion. However, that Peace Memorial, it's got sure to have a bunch of mobile suits around it. Well then. So we just have to break through their mobile squadrons in order to rescue the hostages? On foot? Something like that. We should just leave it to the pretend dogs of the Echoes, right? That's no good. But why? Where are you going, hero? Yeah, leave him alone, Ensign. After all, looks like he's got to put an end to things his own way. Duo, do you know what Hero was saying? I've got the general gist of it. In other words, things go poorly at this fight, we'll just wind up having a second or third Miramai show up. Second or third? Are you saying that we have to do what Treize Kushernada did? Treize Kushernada. Isn't he that person from back during the Rebirth War? Treize. Even though you've died, you still wish to drag us down as losers alongside you, I think there's another two people who've read that wall pretty well who are waiting for us still. Belgium, Brussels. Miramai Army Headquarters. And Deccan Barton. Everyone, allow me to thank you for your hard work during the operation to capture Brussels. But our true fight starts from here. It's time for Lady Miramai to rise into her own. Up until this point in time, we've had to withstand everything that's come our way and sneak along. Everything we needed. To all of you who have done this, I extend my deepest thanks. As of today, we shall walk the path of glory. In order to awaken humanity once more, we, the Miramai Army, shall show our strength and become a symbol of humanity's hope. How is it, Queen Relina and Princess Nunley? These are our splendid soldiers. Please don't be so worried. After all, I don't intend to expose you to danger here. The thing that I'm afraid of here is not your strength you have. See? It's instead the look in the eyes of that decade man and those soldiers. Those are eyes that are smoldering with ideals. I pray you are not confusing ideals and greed. Miramaya, are you truly Treize Kushernada's daughter? It isn't a lie. After all, the DNA tests have proven it. However, adults live in a world that children cannot dream of. And so, I must accept this world as it is. The truth is the truth, that I am my father's successor. Are you saying that this final of yours is his wishes as well? I don't know who raised you to be like that, but you're completely wrong. Silence! I'm the only rightful person to be the successor and ruler of the ADW. And then, I shall bring back peace to the Earthen colonies. Do you intend to rule this world with force? The history of this world has proven that is the only effective way to do so. Queen Relina, Princess Nunnally. I'll have the two of you assist me here. Your words that have affected so many people across both the Earth and colonies will be certain to have a large effect on the citizens. And then, no, rather than the molding Federation or that Char Aznable man, they will accept me, Marimaya, as the true ruler of this world. Of course, however, there will be foolish idiots who refuse to pay attention, and so for them we'll have to fix their minds with force. But it's the way things must be, Princess. After all, the word I'm looking for, not ease. Not disgrace, not discomfort. After all, the anger that everyone feels towards the Federation and Zeon are their cries for a new world leader. I don't know what sort of means you've heard of, but if you keep on trying to obtain everything by force, you'll eventually lose everything. However, this will be the most bloodless method of bringing about peace. Isn't that what you desire as well? You're completely wrong, Miss Marimaya. At the very least, your father, Treize Kushirana, definitely wouldn't have wanted a world like this. As if you could understand what my father would want. But once you see the way things come, I'm certain you'll change your tune. Someday. After all, I'm certain there are people who are going to try and liberate you from Brussels here. Things won't go as you wish. After all, even if the Federation throws us away, you're going to be destroyed. I wasn't talking about standard military. I was talking about that independent squadron, Sea Blue. Zuth from the UCW, and Sexus from the ADW. And then the Gundams from the colonies. So long as we can destroy them, everyone will accept our strength. No matter how much firepower they have. They'll be completely pointless before our defensive lines. Marimaya, you... Queen Relina. Though you may be exactly the same as your father when it comes to the world you envision, I'm rather different than mine. After all, I want to be a winner. And do you even think about the reason that you're fighting? I've told you plenty of time. I'm here, but I won't allow you to be so rude towards me. You... Hero... Chapter 21. Endless Waltz. So you've come. I've been waiting for you, hero. Here, where no one else is in the way, put an end to this fight of ours. Is this the justice you speak of? See. I merely wish to confirm. Is a justice that's been, and peace that's been, is a peace that's been built upon so many sacrifices truly just? Buffet. For that sake, I shall become evil. Very well, Buffet. I shall face you. Hey, Checker, yeah, this is a completely different stage than the rest.
Well, yeah, this part's probably going to be quite quick.
So, you need to take out Wu-Fei. And also, have Colin, Troa, and Quattro all convince Wu-Fei here.
Yo! The Zero System shows you the future, doesn't it? At this rate, if this false peace continues, this war that Miramai is starting shall spread across the entire world. Why are you silent, hero? Weren't you able to master the Zero System? I don't need to rely on the Zero anymore. Wu-Fei. Right now. I'll fight here to stop you. Don't think you can take me down with just that.
The one major advantage this has over Luke is it has 20 odd use opposed to 15.
And a bunch of serpents show up.
Miramai army? What are you fools intending to do? Don't get in the way of my fight!
You're the one who's getting in the way here, Wu-Fei Chang.
Dick him. So these are your forces?
We've determined that someone like you piloting a Gundam from the colonies is merely a hindrance to us. That's all it is. You're one of those who denied Operation Meteor. So we simply need to recover the Gundams.
What a petty man you are.
But even so, a man like me shall change this world. And now, everything shall become mine soon. And before that, I shall eliminate all of those foolish Gundam pilots who denied my true Operation Meteor.
What a foolish man you are.
Colin?
Colin! So you're here to back Hero up?
You're wrong, Wu-Fei.
Hey, I've come here to pick you up! What?
Both me and those people in the A21 you fought outside, we were all supposed to have been fighting to bring back peace. But I won't let you do anything stupid like this anymore. Or just like them. Troa and Quattro. We were a bit late in helping Sea Blue get to Brussels. They've already broken through the first defensive line. Then we have to hurry too.
Troa, Quattro, do you also accept this false peace?
Wu-Fei, we aren't the ones who'll decide that. That's up to everyone who's living in this world. All we can do... What we need to do isn't use force to try and prove our means.
How foolish of you!
You idiot! If that's the case, we just have to stop you with force! Don't lay a hand on him, Colin. Wu-Fei wants a fight against just me. But... Hiro and Wu-Fei aren't the sort of person to listen to anything you say. Miss Colin, we'll take on the enemies surrounding them. Alright. There are things I need to say to Wu-Fei. Quattro and I feel the same. Do as you like.
Hero! This has nothing to do with Dekhim's will. This is a simple clash of me and you!
Come at me, Wu-Fei. With you and Miramai, I'll put an end to this. Destroy Wu-Fei.
Okay, so the SR point is not this one.
Yeah. So, in order to get the Serpent, we need to have everyone go talk to Wu-Fei. And then have Hiro be the only one to attack him.
No, that one's just Defy Destiny.
Yes, the Defy Destiny point is get the serpent.
No, there are 2.
No. See, in order to get the serpent. Oh. So yeah, you don't have to shoot your hero down on your own for the serpent, but you may as well if you're going to. After all, he can tank a hit or two. Especially if you start surrounding Buffet. Do you have anyone who can accelerate?
No,
Okay.
I don't think. Which one is this convince?
Top one. Come back, Buffet! Someone needs your strength! And then you intend to create yet another false peace? Are you saying that our fights we've done up until now were false? Can you still say you again in front of everyone who's died? If this peace that we've obtained truly is false, then all we need to do is make it real! Oh, through methods other than war! Colin? Even so, now I still hate Treize. But surely he taught this world the foolishness of war! Someone like you who took him down. How stupid can you be to keep on doing the same things? No, I'm different from Treize. This is my fight. Buffet. Who else can we get?
We didn't actually check on this at all.
You can't get over there. She'll have to take an extra turn. Yep, they won't get you there either. Heat shuttle. There's flash if you want it.
Hello, Lom.
Hello, kitty. No.
戦いを終わらせるため
In
にも
order to end these fights. Purge the cloak. Drop the shovels.
I'm kind of saddened by what this doesn't have.
Cross Crusher.
No, Zero System.
This Quattro didn't equip these with the Zero System. Yeah, it was equipped with Zero System just for that. I'd recommend moving along.
I'm just...
Oh, I never used that.
Yeah, I was just curious what it was. Let's just smoke one of these.
Vulcans. Vulcans are all that poor Quattro needs. Nothing he can do at that range?
He's not the heavy arms.
Mm-hmm. Beam Saber. Perfect. Just get everyone over there and convince. Stop it already, Buffet. Yeah. After all, it's embarrassing just to look at you right now. Do you not feel anything, Troa? As soon as the fight ends, you're a completely empty existence. Even your name itself is a lie, isn't it? It is true that before Operation Meteor I had nothing. Right now, I'm Troa Barton. And you may not know, I'm the star of a circus troupe. What? I'm no longer nameless anymore. Even though we were both just soldiers, I found my own way of life. As if I could believe you. My fight has yet to end!
Just out of curiosity, does Sandrock have a shield?
No, it does not.
Okay.
The Sandrock costume does not. Buffet, please stop fighting! After all, what are we fighting in order to try and end wars? The entire reason this situation has come about is because of the false peace that we created. So, I shall destroy this world once more! Do you think that'll bring back any of the lives that were lost? If that's the case... how do you intend to save the soldiers who are already dead while they're still alive? There's gotta be methods other than fighting. Not for that. If you want to do that, then that'll just mean the fight will continue forever. And I shall continue them eternally. I shall become evil. You're far too kind, Wu Fei. But you're putting that kindness in the wrong way.
And now all that's left.
Just to finish it. With his beam saber. Focus plus.
Yeah, we should be in the next part of the thatch. Go into like 1 minute.
自爆スイッチを押せ
And once again, he's telling Wu Fei to self-destruct. I'm sorry, an attack. Not yet, hero. Wu Fei. Humanity didn't change. Even if we've defeated our own enemies in our own worlds, this world refused to change. But the more you fight, the more you make these sacrifices for what? You should have realized it already. Our war is already over. That's precisely why war is pointless. That's precisely why warriors are pointless. Do you intend to cut off and throw away all of those soldiers who live for the sake of the fights? Just look at A21. They've lost their place in this world. You're wrong, Wu Fei. They were thrown away by this world. They're the ones who turned their backs on the world. It is true that this world wasn't kind to them. But even so, what you're doing is just denying everything that's happened. Soldiers are people who fight for the sake of peace. Yes, just try and trust in this world. I am the representative of those soldiers who've been thrown away. I fight for all of their sakes. That's not it, Wu Fei. You are just some sort of tool for slaughter. You're a human. The fact that you're able to say things like that proves that you're not our enemy. Give up, Wu Fei. Even after the war's end, soldiers should be able to find a way to survive on their own. Hero! You and I are fighting right now. This is when we fight. We're at our peak, is it not? You and I are two of the kind. We're utter fools who can't live except on a battlefield. You're wrong. I'm not wrong. Don't push your ideals on a hero. He's just hero. Jigoku and Quattro and Treize, even Jigoku. All of you are human! You're all humans. You all get mad. You're all happy. You all scowl when you're mad. Laugh when you're happy. Here. Hero's putting his life in the line to rescue Relina. He's not just some machine. You're the same, Wu Fei. Precisely because you're human, you got so mad at Zero. And refused to accept the Empress's wedding, isn't it? Everyone in A21 was like that too. Even if it was twisted, Takuma was fighting for his sister's sake. Everyone in the 21st Century Defense Corporation was fighting for the sake of their company and the city. Soldiers and salarymen, they're all humans. Everyone's got their own reasons for fighting. You can't only fight when you're carrying a weapon. Living on itself is a battle. Cullen, you accepted Wu Fei. Treize isn't here anymore. You defeated him. No. Even now I'm fighting against him. I want to destroy this false piece that he left. I refuse to accept Relina Peacecraft. If you throw away your weapons and seal away the soldiers, that itself is a pointless peace. that shall happen is the Earth's settlers shall have their way and the colonies shall be destroyed. The choice of refusing to fight shall simply create even more battles. Manamai is the greatest proof of that. So that's the reason that you're with her? That is the greatest soul of one who fights! Hero! Hero, why didn't you dodge? I understand what you're thinking. The relationships between the Earth and colonies are twisted. But if you try and change that through fighting, you'll just be repeating the same history. The endless, unsorrowful history of war. So you're saying that people of colonies should find another way? This world is changing through methods other than war. You should have learned that as well back during the Rebirth War. Unless we end this endless cycle of battles, more soldiers like us will be created. People who throw away everything for the sake of fighting. If that happens, then this endless history of tragedy will repeat. Hero was trained. I heard from Merlina that Hero was trained from a young age to keep on fighting. Even so, that might not have been the one that Hero wanted. Ufei, tell me, how many people do we need to kill? In the name of the mission, how many more lives do I need to steal? Hero? Zero won't tell me anything. So you tell me, Wu-Fei. Wu-Fei, stop moving. Looks like it's over. Well then, let's clean up the remainder. Spray of gunfire, the serpents go down. Let's go. What are you gonna do? What do we do about Wu-Fei? Looks like he's going to need a bit more time. I guess so. But it looks like the world isn't going to wait. Wu-Fei. Zero isn't going to say anything. Then I only have one path left to take. Find a future with my own hands. Find a future with your own strength. Damn it all!
Oh, we're gonna get that thing.
Yes. That we will.
We're going to get Hero displaying emotions and the most legendary scene.
It'll be fine, Queen Relina. After all. Oh, this Peace Memorial shelter beneath this Peace Memorial Hall is one of the most safest places on Earth. According to the information we've gained, the Federation military is going to be launching tactical weaponry. But it'll be completely pointless. And we shall be able to prove to the world how foolish their actions truly are. Do you not intend to stop this fight? You two truly do hate war, don't you? But do you truly mean to end the history of humanity? What are you trying to say? If I was to give an example, history is like an endless waltz. 3 beats of war, peace, and revolution carry on into eternity.
Rebellion.
War, peace, and rebellion?
Yeah. 3 beats of war, peace, and rebellion are danced through all eternity.
Yes. Alright, sure. 3 beats of war, peace, and rebellion are danced throughout eternity. However, when I become the ruler of this solar system, history will change. An endless peace that wasn't found in either the UCW or the ADW. That shall be made true by my own hands. Yes, it's almost time for a new age to dawn. This world that my brother put his life on the line in order to try and save. I think it would be destroyed like this? Not yet, Natalie. We still have hope left.
Lord Dekim, Sea Blue has broken through the first defensive line. Well done for them. But I can't imagine they're unscathed. Yes, 2 of their battleships and about half of their forces have still remained at the first defensive line. And any units they've made this far are going to be fairly depleted. These Serpent Squadrons should be more than enough to take them out. Allow us to praise them for breaking through our lines in such a short period of time. We shall strike them down and open the dawn of a new age. Shivalu's arriving! So, the Nailer Gun is the only battleship you have. And you're only allowed 11 units. 11 teams. You're probably going to want resuppliers and healers.
Don't need healers really, but resuppliers definitely. Oh, that's where it is. Just making sure where the two of those are.
Okay. So these are the only units that made it here? Makar's Corps and the Dragon's Hive are current... Along with half our mobile forces are currently holding back enemies at the first defensive line. Damn it! Wait. No matter how quickly we need to get this over with, we've depleted way too many supplies! Captain Otto, even so we have to do this. Let's see. The Captain forces should be roughly 3 to 1 here. In other words, one unit's going to have to take out 3 enemies? That's... We've received quite a bit of damage here. Roger, Shiji, if you've got no confidence, then fall back. I'll do it. If we have to do a fight like this, then prepare yourselves. Oops. We've got to take out as many of them as we can. You and the others are here. We've been waiting for you guys. So, where's Wufei? Looks like he's still going to need time. We'll have to do something on our own here. What a crazy guy as always. Oh well. Well, I mean, even I would have wanted to pass on a stupid fight like this. But I really have to bow my head and thanks to you guys for rendezvousing us with this kind of great timing. After all, I have to pay off the name of Troa Barton here, don't I? That's a strange joke coming from you. Quattro? There's nothing I need to answer, Joe. I just feel the same as you. Understood. Huh. Both you and I? Looks like we don't really hate that world that much, huh? Can you fight, hero? That's the reason that I live. All units, charge in! Break through the enemy mobile suit squadrons and rescue the Vice Minister! It's gonna be harsh to take on that many with this condition. Well, that's always how it is for us, isn't it? That's right. But today, I know, is fight. There's no meaning to winning or losing. Hero? So he's fired up and ready to go, huh? All units, follow Hero! Break through the defensive line and get through. We can't hold out for a long time. We gotta put an end to this in 5 minutes or less. Go, Hero! I'll back you up! Understood. So, within 5 turns, destroy all enemies. Within 5 turns, get Hero into the Peace Memorial Hall. Don't let Hero, Colin, Quattro, or Troa die. Don't let 6 turns pass. Within 5 turns, destroy all servants.
Okay. Fun, they actually are.
So you may want to save.
Everyone is winning.
Yeah. Not horribly.
Not horribly, but everyone is winning.
Even with Accelerate. I would sing some of this if I could, but I don't know lyrics. Hope your Charleses are gonna be okay.
Fun fact, if I didn't mention it on stream, the singer of this song is also the voice actress of Katie Mannequin.
You know, person from 00.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the immortal Patrick Colasaur's wife. Actually, no, that's wrong.
It should be the other way around.
Yes, it should be the other way around. He's her husband. So, just quickly check them. So, Lysandra comes with Vulcans, Heat Shuttle Throw, and Heat Shuttles.
Okay.
The Heavy Arms comes with Machine Cannon, Micro Missile Map Attack, Homing Missiles, Double Gatling Gun, Assist Attack, and All-Out Attack. The pilots have, in case you need to know that, Prevail Level 6, Guard and Support Defense Level 3, Prevail Level 6, Support Attack Level 2, and the all support attacks are criticals. So you might want to swap those two. Cullen's not a great support. The shuttle is being attacked by serpents.
Luckily, they should do no damage.
Come here, kitty. We have a very growly little kitty off to the side. Solid sugar's all you've got. Even the Orgus can't strike back. Just out of range.
At least nothing can touch it.
Calm down, kitty. Ah.
Since we didn't see any of this, any of the heavy arms attacks.
Trauma? I know. People who are soldiers following Miramai are those who've lost their place in this world. Yeah. And so we need to do everything we can to avoid the cockpits! As the serpents stride forth. Thanking the Sandrock. How cute. Just throw a shovel at a guy. He's got plenty of shovels. I know. Heavy armor. Yes. In case you couldn't tell from the coloration, this is definitely the Endless Waltz version. Because they recolored it blue for no apparent reason.
Yeah, that's actually the only difference. No, wait, I take it back, there's one other difference. This one was designed with space combat as an additional in mind. And that's all the differences.
Just dodged. Defending with his swords.
Do you need help, Connie?
Fire everything. All the missiles. And both Gatling guns firing.
All 4 Gatling guns. There are 2?
Yeah.
2 armed Gatling guns and 2 chest Gatling guns. It's chest Vulcan things. I'm gonna go deal with my cab.
Yeah. Going along.
Kilo doesn't have a hit on him, does he?
No, he does not.
That feels...
At least because he's got the map attacks. Map attack is his main thing.
That still feels wrong.
Slash record's all you need.
Trying to buy what I need once.
the serpents.
I just need... Actually, fair enough kills.
Her enemies approaching from behind! This is bad. We're getting surrounded?
Oh.
Neo Zeon? Jeremiah has to enforce it with Neo Zeon. God. Camille, don't think about it right now. But if you think about pointless things on the battlefield, you'll just wind up dying. Yes. Neo. I think we'd have to deal with an old man left behind by the times and a girl who plays with dolls, huh? Don't forget Gyune Gus. This is an operation that the captain designed. You don't forget it either, Angelo Zauber. You're precisely who the commander of Neo Zeon is. This man... I just can't get along with him. Miramai in the front and Neo Zeon at the back? What should we do, Captain? All we can do at a time like this is keep on advancing! We show a bit of weakness, they'll crush us! So, once again, now it's not within 5 turns, not destroy all enemies, but destroy all serpents. Yes, we have Angelo Ozopper and the Gira Zulu.
Oh, he's not in. I thought he'd be in the Rosen Zulu.
Yeah, no Rosen
What's
Zulu
he
yet.
have?
Sniper Kit.
Okay, Sniper Kit. I'm sure he also has something.
Gyune has a high power radar.
So both useful, but not, you know...
It's fully up to you. Doesn't he have one of your... Yes, he has one of your Tarses.
Yeah, that's why I was... looking at that as a possibility.
Yep, the Tars would not get the kill. You swap things, the Tars can get that kill. Can get into range. Which it can. Or you could try and do that pair of... He does have focus.
One kill. 1 of 5.
Yeah, I do why. That's 2 of 5. Person that keep advancing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how best to advance.
Or do I'd recommend stopping earlier, but that's fine.
It won't take that long. Especially if I leave the animations on most. I shudder to think how long some of these stages would be if I didn't do that.
Yeah. Beyond impossible. Remember, you've got the 18 fields.
I know, but a part of my brain just says, no, don't trust it. You know?
Kind of. But it's a foolish part of your brain. AT fields are super strong.
Will your barrier hold? Will your fences hold?
Who knows?
We'll find out soon enough.
Those are pretty tasty. I'd leave them for the Tauruses.
Everything is.
But those are particularly low.
Basically everything is weak.
Keep going. Yeah. Maybe zip Hero up and do a spinning attack. Yeah, that hits a lot.
It's just... Focus plus to ensure that less damage is taken.
Oh no.
Ufei, I'm certain you'll find what you're searching for in this fight.
戦闘レベルターゲット確認排除開始
No kills, but... There we go.
Once it against.
But a lot of damage overall. Okay, needs hit more.
You're not gonna do anything to him.
That's 3.
Sorry, we're not talking as much as usual. There's not a ton to say right now.
I'm just kind of not sure what to say at this point in time.
You know, I gotta say, I kind of hate the new aquarium.
What?
I kind of hate the element system.
Why?
Because designating pilots is a lot more difficult.
Not totally certain what you mean.
I just noticed that I don't have the pilots I want on,
Yeah, it auto defaults to those too.
and that's just slightly annoying.
All you have to do is just swap. Remember to swap. It's not that hard, really. I mean, I did all the time when I got to the end. I picked up the final characters because they have a lot of PP that I had a lot of PP I could just sink straight into stats. Buster rifle.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna think. I'm just gonna press out.
So you've got a lot of enemies that can still target things. All of those things there can hit the wing 0.
Yeah, I don't think that's that big of a deal.
Just that it's gonna take a long time
Yeah, that's...
to get through them all, is what I was saying.
If they're smart, they won't attack at all.
They aren't.
I mean, sometimes they are.
Not That was bad.
No, it doesn't. Oh, right, that's why.
He used his strongest attack, which
That's
he
the
did not
only
have
reason
enough
to
energy
hit
for.
that.
I'm just not sure what to say here. I'm kind of oddly tired here. Blame it on Thanksgiving.
Hey, we're gonna get some iconic lines soon. Alright, there are all these. Thankfully, none of them can fly.
Thankfully.
It's like most Gundam units, they weren't designed for flight.
About 24.
Just in case. Should be fine.
This should make it extra certain.
Now they both have 3 each at least. So definitely not. I'm probably just going to debating whether to do something.
How about save, and let's just finish this. And you can come back and get this out like you want. Yeah, just save. Save. Yeah. Darn it.
Just
先方レベルターゲット確認排除開始
I could probably actually do this.
For now, let's not do that.
Until there's 20.
Alright.
Save. Go with
Harry has broken through the enemy's defensive lines. What's he trying to do now? Gee, looks like we weren't able to stop those Z-Blue people, Oh well, we've done as much of our mission as we can. Let's retreat. Your Zeon's retreated! That red comet! So only gave us the bare minimum of help? Oh well. Launch all reserve serpents! They still had that many of them left? That's what a hero will! As if we'd let that happen! Everyone! Fools! They intend to turn themselves into shields for that Gundam? So this is the terrifying strength of Zuth and Zexus. Mr. Tekim, the broadcast has begun! Prepare for the broadcast. Alright. Go ahead and transmit this scenery. Captain! The Miramai Army's doing something. Sure. They intend to prove their victory to the world? Serpent Squadron, don't give up! Keep firing! Hero, everyone! The world did we put our lives on the line in order to save? I thought I'd come and see its end, but I think I'd be able to see the
Variant of Kozuki Cullen as well. All that's left is that winged Gundam. Shoot it down! Yeah, radiation barriers it got a hold! Farewell, Kozuki Cullen, last of the Black Knights. With you dead, the very last shreds of pride in me are dead as well. All that's left is to wait for this world to end. Hero! From the city streets of Brussels, to everyone who sees this footage. Even in the midst of this new world, there are still fools who would put up resistance. Take a look at all of the blood that has been spilled here and think, is this truly worth it? The Gundams are... Is this the end? I wonder about that. Hello, Dorothy. Peace Memorial Hall. Mr. Hero! How is it, Queen Relina? Huh? The desperate flickering of the people who came to try and save you. I've been running away. Transmitters! To everyone who's watching this. Peace isn't something that anyone can give you. It's something you have to grab a hold of with your own power. This person, how dare you! I won't let you get in Miss Relina's way. This little brat. Don't think you can win against us. Emily! It's far too early for you to appear, former queen. How unfortunate. Yet, your desperate struggles here were only able to send out a tiny bit of footage to people, But that's more than enough. After all, well, humanity isn't as weak as you think it is. You think the citizens will move with that tiny amount of provocation? See. Do you intend to lead them to even greater battles? Isn't that exactly the opposite of your vaunted absolute pacifism? I am not a peacecraft right now. The one who stands before you is Relina Darlian. And right now, what we need is not strength or justice, but a heart that desires peace. And right now, out there, they're proving that to the entire world. How long do you intend to sit there? What? After all... Jeremiah, there's the new leader you've all been waiting for, isn't she? Why don't you go wag your tails and greet her? You're treating us like dogs! Oh, did I speak wrong? Then allow me to revise myself. Let's see. Yes, you aren't merely dogs off to shake your tails. You're nothing more than the tails on those dogs. How dare you! Who? I'm a guy who destroyed 5-dimensional beasts back during the Rebirth War! As if I could see someone like that before me. After all of the warriors that I know have all been dead and buried long ago. Sleeping under that Peace Memorial Hall. God. Peace isn't something that anyone can give you, huh? Even if we don't have weapons, there's still things that we can do! Alright, everyone. Let's go to the hall! Yeah! There's gotta be something we can do! What a pain that girl is. But it looks like even this world isn't rotten to the core. Lady Relina, Hero Yui. Leave the rest to you. Protect him! Bunch of civilians are gathering around the Peace Memorial Hall! Leave them alone! What can they do? After all, with that single Gundam left out there, there's no way it could breach this shelter. And in the worst case, we just have to take the Vice Minister as a hostage and escape from here. Something's happening outside? Jeremiah. The reason I took back the name of Darlian rather than accepting the name of Peacecraft isn't for revenge for my father.
Revenge won't do anything. Hatred only gives birth to more hatred. But that's just because you lost that fight. But I'm different. I'll be a victor! Emily. You'll be fine, Miss Yerlina. I've already prepared myself as well. Thank you. With this, I have nothing left to do. All that's left is to leave things to Hero. Hero! The Miramai army's shaking! Now... What are you trying to do? Dick and Barton, your shelter's been equipped with a shield. What are you? Your shield is perfect, Of course it is! Learn your powerlessness! Understood.
Your shield has no weaknesses.
Hero!
Target locked on.
Ah! Beef coming from the Weak Zero! What's a direct hit? Pointless man! You realize that it's completely pointless to try that.
Are you afraid, Miramaya?
As if I'd... Hero! Playing earlier in there! Is this exactly the same as what that Supreme Commander's doing?
No. This is Relina's resolve.
Hero? If you use the Buster Rifle anymore, the Big Zero's going to break! Hero! Hero. Even if you sacrifice Relina, you still want everyone to see this. This is what Treize Kushirada meant. This is his ideal of being a glorious loser.
Relina? What is this?
Even though he's losing here, Gundam hasn't lost its pride. There's that second hit! Shelter at half capacity! Possible! The shelter should be able to withstand a directive from an Edu mine! See, Big Zero's been focusing fire on a single spot! It strikes there once more. The shelter will be destroyed! Stop it! You know we have our laid-out Peacecraft in here! It's pointless. After all, Hiro Yui's the sort of person who knows what he must do. No!
Relina.
Hiro! Transmission! This is... Evacuate! Wait, he's seriously going to keep firing! Dick and Barton, this is an end of your schemes. Lady Anne, why did you get into this shelter? She really does resemble him. Are you talking about my father? Even if you are mistaken, even if you are fake, I cannot allow Lord Treize's daughter to die. Do you think you've won, Lady Anne? This battle shall have no victor. After all, even though they continually lost, Lord Treize loved the people who kept on fighting until the end. And that conviction of his lives on inside the hearts of the people. That's precisely why all these people came here to support the Gundams that kept on fighting. What shall move the people's heart is not victory. Defeat. Impossible! We cannot lose! We, the Parton Foundation, we are the true rulers of this system! Thank you, Miramaya. Now's the time to rule this world! I'll be a victor. I'm the one who will inherit my father's will. Miramaya, open your eyes. Sorry for slapping you. Miss Relina? With this you've learned fear. But even so, well, you need to live up to what you've done here starting these fights. That's as far as you go, Relina Peacecraft. Take him, Barton. How dare you do such a thing to my Miramaya? If you wish to fire, then go ahead and shoot. I've already made up my mind.
Well then, allow me to teach you the truth before you die. Citizens cannot go against victors. Take him. You can't shoot Miss Relina. Don't get in my way, brat. If that's the case, I'll shoot you too. Maya! I won't let them be harmed. He deflected my bullet? Who are you? I'm just the Knight of Zero. Mr. Suzaku? If you're here, that means... Exactly right, Deccan Barton. Of course, I am here as well. Zero. Why are you here, Zero? You're from the ADW as well, aren't you? So you should know the legend of Zero. Wherever the enemies of peace appear, so too shall Zero appear. You demon! Do you intend to take the role of judge? I know all about your chaos. Do you intend to kill me with it? I'm not the one who shall pass judgment upon you. What? You should know. The only ones who should shoot are those who are prepared to be shot. Revolutionary! Your crew has succeeded! With this, we can apologize to Lord Treize in the next life! I thank you for your cooperation, Zero. Suzaku. No. All we did was lend a hand at the very end. This victory was obtained by Z, Blue, and Hero. If we'd been a little bit later in our entrance, I'm certain he would have fired the final shot. Brother. Your brother Lelouch has died long ago. I am Zero. But... Nunnally V. Britannia. I pray that we shall not meet again. Let us go, my knight. Yeah. Brother. That person as well is fighting for the sake of this world. Z Blue, my brother. Hero too. Thank you, Hero. I hope to not be embarrassed next time we meet. I'll do everything I can for this world. It's over, Colin. Zero. Let me ask you one thing. Do you remember a man named Takechi Seiji? Of course. Commander of the Unit Zero of the Black Knights. As a captain, he wound up gathering many young soldiers. He had impressive skills. But he was an imperfect man who could hardly differentiate ideals and reality. I'm more than happy enough just hearing that. Thank you, Kozuki Cullen. And that winged Gundam. I'm sorry, Takuma. I know that I shouldn't think it now, but... I think I'll keep fighting a little bit longer. In order to live in this world a bit more. Good work, Hero. Looks like all the remaining units Miramaya had have retreated. Is that so? You're not going to meet Relina? Do you intend to meet Zero? I don't need to. After all, when the time comes, I'm certain we'll meet again. I feel the same. I guess so. We received transmission from the quarter. Fighting at the first defensive line has ended. Here's the retreat. It have received some damage, but everyone's safe. Oh, come on. Thanks to the fact that the Miramaya army has retreated, with this, hopefully the problems from... Hopefully the voices yapping at me from command will have stopped. It's a bit early. Need to be relieved, Commander. After all, Zeon's declared war, haven't they? But even so, let's rest for at least a little bit. I'm sure everyone at Z-Blue's exhausted, just like me. Understood. However, as soon as that's over, we'll need to head off to the next battlefield. I guess our only reward here is going to be seeing General Sagas's upset face. It's not half bad, though. I agree, sir.
Let's go see everyone, Hero. After all, this operation was only successful thanks to everyone in Z Blue's help.
That's right.
Did you just smile?
May we meet again, Relina.
So my fight was wrong? Then what is the distortion of this world? Why won't the fights end?
You haven't changed at all, have you? Zero. Ufei, you're far too pure.
Did you come here to laugh at me?
That isn't it. However, I think I can answer your questions.
What?
Ufei, come with me for a while. In order to determine and stop the source of this world's distortions.
Where do you intend to go?
I intend to head to Sweetwater.
To meet Neo Zeon?
L3, L2 Colony, Side 3 Sweetwater. How is the President doing?
She's completely alone right now. She's completely shaken. After all, she would have never expected to have a declaration of war thrust before her like that.
However, remember that this war is explicitly between Neo Zeon and the Federation. You are not to lay a single hand on the President or any of her staff. Understood? In addition, I have something else. You sense something here.
Chih. I don't like the fact that you're treating things so casually, Commander.
But even so, I shall carry out my role. After all, I had at least that much resolve when I took on this name. Can I trust you on that, Char? Feelings of you who had the seat of representative stolen. After all, trust me, I'm not going to betray the Space Noid's expectations. Well then, I'll continue taking care of the army here. We'll fold in anyone from the Marimaya army who wishes to fight alongside us. I pray that goes well.
Did you anticipate this happening when you sent Dekim that aid?
After all, I'm certain that things would go poorly for him eventually.
I suppose it was a good opportunity for things to go with Z-Blue.
So you did see through me. Completely read through all of my plans here.
Of course I have to be able to see at least that far ahead. Otherwise I wouldn't be fit to be a commander at all.
I have high hopes for you, Haman.
And I feel the same about you.
The same about you, huh? This is the first time I've seen Lady Haman be that honest.
Hello, Full Frontal.
After all, I'm the only sort of person she can show that face in front of with her responsibilities. I've heard that you spent some time with her back at Axis during the 1-year war. Although those aren't exactly memories I want to dredge up. I don't intend to talk about the past either. Excuse me. Does my presence bother you? I can understand their want for me to have a body double. For someone to have the exact same face and voice as me is unnatural. Plastic surgery is an incredible thing, isn't it? After all, I was originally someone who couldn't be further apart from you, Commander. However, after you got caught up in that dimensional quake, the people needed someone like me to serve as a symbol for them. An illusion of the Red Comet, In the end, I am nothing more than a body double of yours. Now that the real Red Comet has returned, I shall fight as a single soldier for the sake of all Space Noids. What admirable resolve you have. The fact that I even need a body double is a tragedy in and of itself. Think about what happened with Lacus Klein back at the plants. So you knew about that? Of course. I've done quite a bit of studying in order to play the role of you. In addition, However, the difference between me and Mir Campbell, well, the fact that even now I feel pride at being your body double. If I hadn't come back, would you have continued being the Red Comet? So long as the masses wished for it. And I suppose I've done something incredibly cruel to you here. Please do not worry about it. After all, since you have returned, Commander, I can head out to the front lines. I'm worried about Lady Minerva. And there's that incident as well. Laplace. You don't appear to have that much interest in it, do you, Commander? After all, I don't intend to open Pandora's box here. Understood. For now, I shall focus on the war against the Federation. As a main objective, we shall begin by targeting Londo Bell. Allow me to excuse myself. Full frontal. Running into a body double of myself like that brings out all my bad memories. And the sense of unease I feel around him. This feels as if everything he says is a lie. But I have to admit that he is skilled. Even though I knew that we had to deal with Jeremiah, I'm far more concerned about him. Of course, as a result, though, well, once again, civilians have learned how pointless this war truly is. But even so, it looks like I may have to launch a direct attack against the Earth. Amuro, can you feel my will? Don't disappoint me.
So full frontal's rather different from this, I guess.
By destroying more than 5 enemies at once with the map attack, DEC Charger is now available at the D-Trader. So, we've run decently over time, so we're going to go ahead and stop here. Next time when we come back, we're going to have a route split to take, so I will go ahead and put up a poll for that. It's a simple question. Do we just stay back and observe Neo Zeon from afar, or do we try and directly intervene, see what the hell Char is doing? I hope you all have enjoyed this, and we will see you all on Monday. Farewell.
See you.